Fort Mill, South Carolina. Hey, Robert, what's on your mind today?
Hey, Tom. I have never listened to your program before. Just recently, back before February the 5th, I really didn't know who you were and never heard of you. And I was telling your lead screener I had a dream, and in this dream, I heard the Hartmann report repeated 3 times. And you said anything goes, right?
Yeah. I guess my psychic vibes are working here. So.
Well, what I was going to tell you is, like I said, I never heard of you. So in the middle of the night, I got my phone and I did a quick search for the Hartmann report, and I just laid my phone back down. And I couldn't see, didn't have my glasses on and stuff. So then later that morning when I got up, I looked to see what the results were, and I, found out that you had the #1 progressive radio talk show host in the country.
Yep.
And so I guess my question was, and even when I put it in, I knew that there were 2 N's in your name. And so I guess my thought was I would just love to have what you thought about that and what your feeling is about that.
Robert, I've had a number of things happen to me in my life that you could call mystical experiences or paranormal experiences or whatever. I'm convinced that at some very, very deep level we are all connected, and not just we humans. All life is connected, and I think it's throughout the universe, frankly. But I don't know about things like reincarnation. Louise, my wife, is fond of the of Sufi Sam's idea. Back when in San Francisco in the '60s, Sufi Sam was kind of a local character, and he had this theory that when we die, we're like chopped up like a carrot into the goulash, into the giant soup bowl, and then when a baby is born, the great creator ladles out of the soup, and pours it into the new body, and so we're all kind of part of everybody, as opposed to linear reincarnation, as opposed to the lights go off and that's the end of it, the kind of nihilistic point of view. I don't know what is real, but I've had so many situations in my life. The most common one, and I know a lot of people experience this, is you'll be thinking about somebody. This happened to me about 6 months ago, and I even talked about it on the air. There was a woman I knew who was a good friend 20 years ago, who I literally had not thought about in probably a decade. It hadn't even popped into my mind. Not a girlfriend, just an old friend. And I was walking down the street, and she just kind of popped into my mind, and I was like, oh, that's interesting. I wonder how she's doing. And then I didn't think about it, and the next morning I had an email from her saying, hey, you just popped into my mind yesterday. I was wondering how you're doing. It's like, I suspect most of us have had those kind of experiences, and I don't think coincidence can account for them. So I don't know what to think of it, Robert, specifically, but I'm glad that you're here. I'm glad you found us.
I'm just saying, I don't know, like I said, I don't know if you left God out of the equation or not, but I just thought, I am a Christian, and I do believe in God and the Creator. And I don't know where your beliefs are along that, but I know that He knows your name.
I consider myself an unconventional Christian. I follow and believe in the teachings of Christ. I'm not so confident in the people who say that they represent Him. So I guess I'm an unchurched Christian right now.
Yeah, I believe that God knows your name, and I know He loves you, and I just want to let you know I'm praying for you. And
well, thank you, Robert.
I appreciate you.
Thank you very much. It's great to hear from you. Robert, thanks so much, and welcome to our family. It's great to have you with us.
All right. Take care, brother.
You too.